words, many believed on him. Then Jesus said to those Jews who believed him, "If you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed." So I can see Jesus turning away from the people he's arguing with and turning towards the people who believe him. Now, it looks like this happens in the moment. So what I see here is divine knowledge by Jesus. He's talking to a crowd of people. Well, in the crowd of people, you've got some who believe and some who don't. And so they, in their mind, are saying, wow, I believe in him. I believe in the things he's saying. And then he looks at those people in the eye and says, you can be my disciples. Isn't that something? It'd freak me out if I were there. If I was one of those and believed, and then he looks right at me and says, yeah, I know you believe, and you can be my disciple. Okay? If you follow in my word. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Okay? So if I want to be free, I have to let go of my pride of thinking I know everything or I know all the best answers. And I have to let go of my preconceived ideas about what I've been told is so and maybe I believed is so and listen only to the truth. That's how that's going to set me free. But then I think the they here in verse 33 actually traces back. It either traces back to those who were arguing with him or those who only believe to a point and they still have doubts. Because in verse 33, they answered and said, "We are Abraham's descendants and we have never been in bondage to anyone. How can you say you will be made free?" Okay, so this is a weird statement to me. We are Abraham's descendants. We have never been in bondage. Sorry, just give me a minute. So how can you say we need to be set free? What's going on in their minds to say such a thing? We've never been in bondage? They've been slaves to the Egyptians, to the Midianites, to the Philistines, to the Assyrians, to the Babylonians, to the Medes and Persians, to the Macedonians, to the Syrians and the Romans. Right. Okay. We've never been in bondage to anyone. Now, are they just that ignorant of their history? It can't be. No, it can't be. They're currently slaves to the Romans, okay? It's not ignorance of their history. What is it?
Denial of the truth.
Okay, denial of the real situation, of the truthful situation, because they say, look, we're Abraham's descendants, we're children of God, so even if we are appearing to be under oppression, God's going to set us free from that. Now, here's the irony. That's true. That's true. God told his people that they're his people, that he's going to send their redemption. Think about the book of Isaiah and all the passages in Isaiah that point to the redemption from their slavery and all the consequences of their bad decisions and how God's going to restore all these things. And the fulfillment of that promise is the one who's looking them in the eyes and saying, if you follow my word, I'll set you free. And they say, well, we're already free. No, you're free through him who's telling you that he's going to set you free. He's Abraham's descendant. He's the seed. He's the fulfillment of this promise. They say, well, we belong to God. Yeah, you do. And God sent you the Savior to ensure that you could be set free. And here they are rejecting it. Do you see the irony? Isn't it sad? This shows me human nature, how we can become so deluded with our own reasoning and our own way of thinking that we fail to see the truth that's right before our eyes. We have to be brave enough and honest enough to look at the truth and believe it when we see it. We're out of time this morning, so we'll continue this argument. I won't be here next week. We'll be at Polishing the Pulpit, but the week after that, we'll continue from here. Thank you so much. The lesson is yours.